got Megan on the left and Linda on the right, both playing here.
Wow.
Some absolute corkers. They're just resolving their mulligans now. How was the last game since I didn't miss it. I just missed commentating on it.
Absolute barnstorm of all that removal.
I know.
It was so much stuff going on. But I guess at least in this scenario, if you are getting knocked out of contention for that top 8, at least it's a friend doing it.
Yeah.
So
And then they'll play on Thursday and they'll be giving each other daggers. So we've got Megan playing the Steel songs, which is pretty much, I think, 70% of their entire field.
yeah, a lot of that going around.
I will be putting stats up on our event page, actually. I'm going to go... Sorry, there are the lists. I'm going to go through every single deck list over the next couple of days and compile every single card that's been played so we can compare set 1 to set 2 popularity and the colour popularity and all that sort of stuff. So we saw this kick straight off. Steel songs for Megan, Sapphire Steel for Linda. Inking straight away. Minnie Mouse looks like she's getting inked. Yep.
And yeah, it looks like we are going to see
Oh, a
Cruella
Cruella.
de Vil. Not a card you see too often, but I think, doesn't it? It gains, is it evasive during your turn?
Yeah.
Yes. On a 2. I'm actually really looking forward to see Linda's deck in action. Is that a Simba that's just come down?
Yes.
Amber Simba? Yep.
Bodyguard Simba.
Bodyguard Simba. I'm really excited to see Linda's deck pan out because this is a real ramp deck here. You know, so many strong, high-cost lore cards that I would be really excited to see come down as Linda does ink a card there. And, sheer card as well.
Oh, already?
Here we go.
I got the colours wrong. It's Ruby Sapphire, not Sapphire Steel.
So that means Linda will be able to get a lore there from that don't insult my intelligence ability, letting you grab a lore whenever you challenge. So Linda, get on the board here nice and early.
I'm going to borrow this real quick.
Yeah,
just
of course.
Do that, and then hopefully that'll update the stream. Maybe? Maybe not. Oh, well.
Maybe we shall see. Yeah, I'll try and work on that one for you.
That's fine.
But yeah, as it goes over to Magnus, have played a Sleepy Flute.
Yes, it's up here, and it's the glare spot, the absolute wonderful glare spot. Other way around. So, yeah, Stitch there, question for 1, making its way up. Shere Khan is incredible as a card, isn't it?
Yeah, such a strong card. Every time you challenge, you get a lore. Right, whenever you like, is honestly so strong. And I cannot wait to see it. And it's got one of the best ability names, in my opinion. Don't insult my intelligence. Doesn't get much better than that.
Yeah. It's also one of the most beautiful enchanters, and it's actually a playable enchanted, which is super nice.
Yes.
There aren't that many of the playable enchanteds. There's like maybe 3 each set, but hey-ho.
Wow, Linda's going off to the races. We saw one Popsicle get put down, get to draw a card, and the Judy Hops removing that Sleepy Flute. And we're going to see a challenge from that Shere Khan. Don't insult my intelligence. Gets another lore on the board as well. What a strong turn there for Linda.
Wow. I mean, being able to take down Stitch there with Shere Khan, get that lore, make it a 2-2. This is off to the races, as you say. Usually we'd end up seeing Linda maybe ramp quite a bit. And be behind in lore, but she's managing to keep pace, which is super key.
Oh, the item removal all over the shop as that Benger comes down, which lets you remove an item when you put it into play. Fantastic for that Benger. And obviously, we have a choice, that ability name, and has 2 lore as well. But like you said, the blue decks tend to fall behind as we see the card getting inked there. But Linda said, no, let me shore up that early game a little bit.
Yep. I can see that Linda has Maui in hand. Now, I probably wouldn't have quested with the Shere Khan, knowing I've got Maui in hand. I'd have kept him nice and safe. However, downside to that, you are playing against Steel, and Steel like to ping you to death.
Yeah. Via, all manner of let the storm rage on, grab your sword. We are going to see, is that a quest of a sing? What is going on? And there we do see let the storm rage on. 2 damage onto any one of your opponents, or any character, I should say, and he gets to draw a card as well. It's like Shere Khan. The intelligence has been insulted quite enough as he finds himself in the discard pile.
Yep, and I think that's another one coming in
look at
now.
that hand,
Yep.
though.
No, whole new world sat in her hand waiting for next turn.
I
Whatever she draws gets inked, and then a whole new world gets done.
There we do see that flute as well getting activated as well. Another lore. And now it's over to Linda. What can Linda do? Has a lot of ink to use, funnily enough. You mentioned Maui. Is this the turn? Maui comes swinging in, remove that Benger.
Yeah, obviously Linda isn't privy to the information that we have in terms of that there is a whole new world kicking around. However, no, get rid of the
Judy
flutes.
Hopps. Wow.
No, that's really good because it means that Megan isn't going to get that lore off that next turn.
And I think that's so pivotal for just denying that cheeky lore from that flute. That Judy Hopps saying, don't call me cute. I'm going to get rid of that flute. Send it straight to the discard pile. Linda's up quite early now with a 3-7 lore advantage.
Yep, and Megan's got Cinderella and Grab Your Swords. Playing the Grab Your Swords of the whole new world. The whole new world comes in.
Wow.
Oof. Yeah, I mean, you're in a bit of a sticky situation. You need more cards in your hand at that point. You can't, keep hold of it. But she's just replenished to what is a phenomenal hand.
Oh,
There's a singer Cinderella.
goodness.
There's a singer Ariel. There's the ability to find stuff out the deck. It is incredible.
How much? Did you have any ink left to go? I don't know. So we're just going
Nope.
to see a oh, this is a challenge?
Yeah,
It's
challenge.
a challenge. Okay, Benja coming in, removing that Judy Hopps. But let's see, how has the whole new world treated Linda? I can see a Pulp School immediately, so we can draw some cards at the bare minimum.
Is that another Shere Khan?
I mean, it might.
No,
oh,
the
it's a
Gaston.
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 Fantastic card in set one. Don't see it too often now, but that Reckless and that 4-2, very good. As the Pulp School does come down as well to draw a card. And let's see what we have there.
Look at that Gaston with the 4-2 Reckless. It's a shame he doesn't have Rush.
Oh,
right?
Goodness gracious.
He would
yeah.
be broken if he had Rush. Maui, eat your heart out. I'll just take all Gastons, please.
Oh, but we mentioned it before. There is that Maui coming in with that Rush and Reckless as well.
Yep, get him gone. Absolutely. 6-5, now down to a 6-3 thanks to that damage kicking back from the Benja. But Judy is now pretty safe to quest here because Cinderella isn't going to do anything unless Megan drew Cinder that she can shift onto him.
Ooh, now that would be a turn. That stout-hearted Cinder. What a transformation going from a 1-2-2 to like a 5.
5 with resist 2.
With resist 2. Oh, we're going to see it. Oh, we're going to see 1, 2, 3.
Ariel.
Musical debut.
Yeah, that's fair. She's got Flute in hand as well. Finds Grab Your Swords, and a Cinder would have been second on the list.
Oh, no.
Oofed.
We actually saw this in the last round, Ben, where the musical debut putting cards at the bottom that you otherwise would have wanted, but they're going to have to stay there at the bottom.
Yep, as we said before, I think we said this in round 3.
Yes.
Lorcana's a game where there are very little deck shuffles, so the moment you bottom something like that, you have pretty much lost it for the entirety of your game. And it sucks, however, it's possible.
As we do see, I think that...
Be our guest,
Yeah,
sung.
be our guest getting sung. Look at the top 4. Grab any character. Well, one character you find there.
Simba, Beast, or Rockstar Stitch are the choices here. Taking the Beast by the looks of things. Yep,
and then
absolutely.
they go to the bottom as well. So that's 7 cards, I should say, that have been sent to the bottom now. No, 6, I should say, that have been sent to the bottom that Megan won't be able to draw back anytime soon.
I mean, I did say we weren't going to see those cards anytime soon. You know, you lose them for the rest of the game. However, if you simply just draw your entire deck, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, and a whole new world is a fantastic way of doing that. So
yeah, absolutely.
And it does go back over to Linda. Can obviously heal this damage off the Maui via Pulp School. We do see a challenge there. So we're going to have 4 damage on. No Shere Khan now, so intelligence has been insulted, and there will be no lore.
I'm feeling a bit dumb now.
I'm always feeling dumb.
Oh, no.
That's why I talk, I don't play. But let's see what Linda can do. Gonna ink. Was that a develop your brain?
No,
maybe?
that was a Cruella de Vil that was
Cruella
just
de
inked.
Vil?
The little baby one, I think.
Let's see.
And then we see BLT!
BLT! Oh! You don't see that too often. Pulp School coming, going to heal that too.
Holy smoke.
Are we going to see the other Pulp School as well being used?
I probably wouldn't here, right? Unless the Queen... We don't know if Megan has Big Queen in her hand. If she does, then it is able to take out the Maui. But I think we just keep questing and applying the pressure here, right? BLT is going to absolutely do some damage with that 5 health as well.
Yeah,
ooh, baby.
And that would be a good card, even if it wasn't evasive. But it has 5 willpower, evasive, and quest for 4. And what I really like about this, you can't just like tap this little Mickey, the Mickey Mouse out of the way. It's going to hang around. You're going to have to invest a ton of resources. Grab Your Sword's a fantastic start though. Yep. Doing 2 everywhere, putting that BLT Brave Little Taylor down to 3.
Yep, absolutely. One of the big cards that we saw last game I thought might be quite useful in Steel Songs is the Ratagan's World's Greatest
Oh,
Mastermind.
yeah, that came up.
That
right?
would get rid of BLT because it's got it's got 5 or more strength, which is actually really cool.
A super underrated card. I'm really impressed
Yep.
as we do see
Oh,
Ariel coming down. The Queen challenge to get rid of that Judy Hopps. And that's going to grab another Grab Your Sword.
yeah, but it puts that second Cinderella. Megan only runs 2. It puts Cinderella Stouthearted to the bottom now.
Oh.
So she's got no opportunity to challenge those ready characters anymore until she manages to maybe triple whole new world her way down her deck.
But we do see does have the ink available to play that whole that Grab Your Sword. As we do see 2 being played this turn. So that's Maui sent to the discard pile, and now not using that Porpsicle actually came back to bite Linda there, as that Maui would have survived. But over to Linda, does survive the turn with that brave little Taylor, and let's see what Linda can do.
I mean, we're questing for 4 here. There's no reason we wouldn't, surely.
Yes, 100%. And that Porpsicle come in the clutch there. So now it's 3 willpower left.
Inkin Mini.
Inkin Mini.
What we got coming out? Let's hope it's not. It's a maxi impact on the. That was bad. I'm just gonna keep shut up. You carry on as you were. Nick Wild.
Nick Wild got back a Porpsicle, so can actually play that now as
and then
well.
heal the BLT
and then
again.
immediately heal it, draw a card, and
disgusting.
immediately heal as well. Wow, Linda has just fully wiped away 2 Grab Your Swords.
Yeah, I mean,
Wow.
whether she's seen that yet or not, or whether that's on her brain, I don't know. But questing for 4 up to 15, that BLT. There's game on board for Linda if Megan can't answer this.
And that Nick Wild has 4 willpower as well. And gonna see
a Cogsworth.
A Cogsworth coming down.
Baby Cogsworth.
Give those reckless characters the ability to quest.
Yeah,
so.
Absolutely. Tap to game 1 law. It's pretty good. Maybe you can whack a Gaston down. But I mean, unless Megan's got an answer to this evasiveness.
I mean, that's a strong beast. We're going to see a Grab Your Sword. I think 3 Grab Your Swords on 2 turns, Megan. Wowzers.
Oh, Struth. Sleepy Flute coming in.
Sleepy Flute. Any other way to deal damage? Whole new world.
Not yet, but we've still got 3 ink left to be used here for Megan. Maybe she can find Strength of a Raging Fire, which she does.
Oh, my goodness gracious me, Ben. Strength of a Raging Fire.
There we go. That is the way that we save this game here. Surely.
I'm stunned. Megan drawing all the outs.
Oh, inked it.
Wait, whoa. Oh, my goodness. Is there any other way to deal damage?
Why have you inked it, Megan?
You definitely could have played it, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
3 characters in play. That would have dealt with the brave little Taylor.
Flute.
Sleepy Flute. That's going to grab another law at the bare minimum.
Oh, no.
Oh, I think... Oh, no. The Queen.
Unless the numbers on the screen are wrong, I think Linda's probably got game here.
Yeah, brave little Taylor needed to get banished this turn. I think for the Raging Fire would have got there, but it's over to Linda.
That's
so I think can just quest, and that would be game.
Yeah, that'd
game
be
1
7.
wrapped up.
Why not take the time that you need to though, just to see? Unless the numbers are wrong, they very well possibly could be wrong.
Might be wrong.
I doubt.
Oh, goodness gracious!
I mean,
wow,
well,
that's a statement. Isn't
insult
it?
to injury right there, isn't there? She's already gone.
Wow. So, yeah, that's that Maleficent coming down, that Dragonfire, banishing that beast before it can do anything as well. But I think Linda, provided numbers are correct, quest for 4 with the Mickey Mouse, quest for 2, Nick Fox, and I think that gets you there.
Yeah,
right?
Absolutely. I mean, that's... Yep, there you go. I don't know why we went through those motions. What we've got to remember here is it's round 6 of 7. These have been playing for what, 5 hours up until this point because they're 50-minute rounds. It's been a long day. Everybody got in this building at 9 a.m. this morning. We are a tiny bit behind schedule just because of admin errors or whatever. Blame me. I don't care. But yeah, wow. Linda coming in with a dominating performance there just to go, look, what have you got for game 2?
Love that. The Maleficent flex. I didn't even need to play this, but boom. There it is. But yeah, it's not often you see the blue decks go out to an early lead. I think if I'm playing against blue and blue gets off to an early lead for me, I'm a little bit sad. I'm thinking this isn't how the game's meant to go. You're meant to, flounder around a little bit and then let me get in the game. But if blue goes off first, wow, and having the BLT come down and Maleficent?
Let's be honest, blues are the ones that flounder about.
Hey, let's go.
The little 2-2 fish that is bad. It's just a bad fish. Here we go.
Goodness gracious. So Linda going 1 game up there. Can Megan do the reverse sweep? I mean, it's very possible. You know how strong Amber still is.
Yep.
There's no reason we're exactly going first as well. Let's see how these opening hands treats both our players.
Oof, is there...
Wow.
No, just binning stuff straight off. I mean, double big queen, got to get rid of one of those and getting rid of the beast there. I think what we've got a new dog Stitch plus a Benger, a queen, and an aerial. That's a pretty solid opening hand, as providing you can get maybe that 1-drop Cinderella here.
And I don't think we saw it there.
We saw a 1-drop queen, though.
1-drop queen? Okay, should have some 1-drop.
Yeah, I mean, there's something to play on turn 1, which is always nice to have.
Yeah, always good, especially against blue decks, because they are going to try and, they're going to want to ramp. So if you're going to start applying pressure to their board early on, you can sort of deny, them just sort of running away with it, as it were. Over to Linda. I think Mulligan 4, was
yes,
it?
Yeah. 3 for Megan, I believe, 4 for Linda here. And I was going to say, she's going to pick up the rest of the hand. We are seeing some mulligans. There you go. There's that 1-drop queen. Get it on the board. It's a 2/2. It's only really there for that shift. And Megan will be able to shift turn 2.
Yes, that being able to shift into that queen turn 2 is madness. As we do see Felicia. I love this card. It's such an aggressive 1-drop. 3 strength, reckless. Now, your opponent can it really means if you quest now, if you're Megan, Felicia's going to come in with 3 willpower, which actually does KO that queen. So cannot quest with that now. Well, I mean, if you do, are we singing or are we?
We're singing. Let Storm Rage
on.
Oh,
but that actually KOs the Felicia.
Bye-bye.
Wow.
Back to the pound with you.
I was just saying how strong Felicia is there, but Felicia cannot deal with Storms. It's not like Storm and get sent to the discard pile on Linda on the back foot here. Does it have a Gaston, though?
I mean, it's something to be able to put on the battlefield, but unfortunately, it's just not got Rush at this point. I think what you really need here is something to be able to get Rush back into it, to put some damage on. I mean, we put the Gaston out, and again, it's a threat. You sit there and go, right, you can't quest that queen. Yep. However, Gaston, super susceptible to let the Storm Rage on.
Yeah.
Only 2 health.
Any form, as we do see 3 exert there, we are going to see the aerial. So if this finds any form of damage... Oh.
Nothing. Whiff.
That is a miss.
Oh, and we're bottoming a flute. Yep, that's right. She put it on top of the stack. One of the things I do like about this, even though you can't shuffle your deck, you choose the order in which they go back. Yeah. So it means you can give yourself the best possible out for that sort of stuff. But yeah, I mean, Megan's got a whole new world in hand. Are we going to see it soon?
Are we singing?
Nope, quested for 2.
He's going to quest for 2. So that means this Gaston can remove this queen now.
Yep.
Can remove this queen. Obviously, that's reckless, so we'll have to slam into that queen. Has no choice about it. But what else does Linda have?
Unless she puts a Cogsworth down and then it can tap to gain a law.
That is true.
However, I think your better play is to remove the queen, because the queen gives things like aerial, as we see on screen, an option to go as a 6/3 and just hit anything for free. We don't want that.
No, we don't want that. We're going to see Judy Hopps getting inked there. And let's see, what does Linda have? We are going to see one card come down. Oh, it's that shit card again.
Challenge law.
So now we get a challenge. Don't insult my intelligence, queen. We do get a law on the board, and Gaston sends that queen to the discard pile. I adore this sheer card. Yeah. I think it's so cool to see. As Megan does top like the ballroom sensation there now, though.
I mean, she's going to get inked because at this point in the game, there's just not quite enough that we need to be able to do stuff with. Benja coming down, whole new world being sung.
Wow. Okay, 7 new cards for both players, Ben. Obviously, Megan has used 3 ink already, though, so only has 1.
Oh! And she's got another whole new world to be able to replenish it after she's dumped this hand.
Wow. So just churning through the deck. And as we do see it kick over to Linda now with a fresh 7 cards herself.
Yeah.
Let's see what she can do.
I mean, that aerial is going to die to Shere Khan if possible. I see a Maui in the hand.
I do see a Maui.
I don't think you challenge with Shere Khan here. I think you've got to keep him safe.
I believe so, yeah. I would be looking to keep him safe.
I think you've got to go, sure, you'll put the queen out or you'll put Benja out, whatever, but let me keep him safe so I can use Maui as a beat stick next turn. You'll sing, sure, but you'll need double grab your swords.
Oh my goodness gracious me, what am I looking at here?
That's 2 law.
That's 2 law. Okay, now all of a sudden you can challenge with Shere Khan because you're going to gain 2 law, and now Megan can't really deal with all of this at the same time unless she has the Wonder Hand. But double Shere Khan. I adore this game. Board state there for Linda. Let's see what Megan can do. Has a whole new world.
The only thing I can think here is if you have a shift 7 cost Aladdin to swing it even more, wouldn't that be incredible?
No. That is a little deck I have built, to be fair.
Yeah, I've done it
Sheercard
too.
and Aladdin. It does get a little bit out of hand.
Yeah.
We are going to see the Queen come down now, though.
Yeah. Benja singing. Let the Storm Rage
Oh,
on.
no. So that means, well, someone's taking 2 down. I imagine it'll be the Sheercard with damage on.
Yep.
It gets to draw a card as well.
Yeah, this is so good value. Okay,
Yeah.
it's non-inkable, but 2 damage plus draw. Any chance
Yeah.
you can draw a card is incredible.
Yeah, and being able to be accessed by 3 characters to be sung is amazing. We're going to see a whole new world being played again.
That's 21 cards Megan cycled through in her deck.
Wow.
Plus draws for turn, we're at 26 there. Plus stuff from Ariel. We're probably looking... Megan's seen 50% of her deck at this point.
Which in Lorcana is mental to
It's
think about.
massive. It's absolutely massive.
While also getting the value of, force discarding stuff from Linda's hand. There might be stuff that she doesn't really want to discard that Mega's saying, well, you ain't got a choice. It's going to have to get sent to the discard pile.
Yep. Yep.
And let's see what Linda can do. Is that, the turn continues for Megan, obviously. Still has, 1 ink left, I believe, to use?
Yeah, we passed it over, though. She sleepy fluted. Yep. I think she's drawn another whole new world. She has Sarah at the front.
Oh, my. Oh, we're going all through the solar system.
Are we seeing all 4?
Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, all the worlds. Let's see
Holy
what Linda
smokes.
does. Oh, let it go.
Yeah, get rid of that queen. Get it gone. Benja's available for a challenge here from Shere Khan to be able to make some law shift happen. Does Linda run 4 of them? Shere Khan, only 2.
Oh, wow. And then we see a challenge as well into the benches. So gets to grab a law. This is a real aggressive play there from Linda. Oh, going to
heal 2.
Heal it off.
Yep.
Okay, that makes sense
Yep.
now. Wow,
Wow.
Linda. I adore this real aggressive challenging from Linda Head. It's working out so well because she's really controlling the board whilst generating law at the same time.
Yeah, although Megan does have a absolutely fat hand right now.
Yeah, that is
Play
a
that
lot of
1
options.
cost Cinder. Shift on for 5 with the big one. Yep, I think that's what we're seeing come in here.
Yeah.
Holy smokes.
Yeah, that Cinderella can just immediately make things a whole lot more scarier.
Out from the ball gown, in with a sword.
Yeah, literally. He said, hold on, I've had my time to have a little boogie. I'm going to head back now, get in the wardrobe, get my suit of armor on, sword and shield, and say, right, who wants the business?
Oh, here we go. 5, 6. Rockstar Stitch coming down.
Goodness gracious. It is.
Yeah, we probably should have done that in the other way if we weren't going to
Yeah,
shift,
so then
just so we can draw a
Draw a
card.
card, yeah. That adoring fans. Over to Linda, though. Let's see what Linda can make.
Oh, she's got Lady Tremaine.
Got a Lady Tremaine. All manner of options. We are going to see was it Helium Flavisham, I believe it is,
Yep.
getting sent to the Inkwell there.
Anytime you're playing with Popsicles, you're playing
Yes.
with Flavisham. There's
Yep.
there's no doubt. Tremaine.
Oh, but there we do see Lady Tremaine coming down. Forces your opponent to
Banish one of their
banish
characters.
one of their characters.
Yeah,
And
I think you have to take the Stitch. Just because you can shift big on.
Yeah, and now you get a fairly safe quest from the Shere Khan if Stout Hearted doesn't come down, though.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Megan is also rocking another whole new world, so actually has the capability to dump most of her hand before singing that with Cinderella, actually.
True. So we are going to see
4,
1, 2, 3,
5.
4, 5. Is that going to be a whole new world? No, we see the
Big
shift.
Cinder.
Cinderella, Stout-Hearted. There we go. Got out of the ball gown, into the suit of armor,
Quest for 3?
and is ready. Yeah, could see a quest.
Struth.
Could see a challenge even to that Shere Khan.
Avenger. No item to get rid of on that side. Whole
Gonna
new world.
think whole new worlds.
28 cards have been cycled through in this game.
Interesting. And this is where the rare deck out could become an option. If Linda's drawn too many cards and Megan can continue to play a whole new world, could be a deck out coming up. I mean, doesn't look like there's a lot of cards left in that deck.
No, we're looking at barely anything by the looks of it. I mean, it's weird, right? Because we're on a top-down view. We haven't got a side profile of the deck in specifics, but I bet there's probably, like 10 to 12 cards? And if Linda's not careful, a couple of Popsicle loops by accident, that's it, you're gone.
Or Flavisham, if you Flavisham a little bit too exuberantly. And we do see, is this questing?
Yep,
I think it was. Double quest for 3. I guess with that Cinderella having that resist by 2, you're not going to do much damage. Be prepared, Linda!
Oh, well, yeah, that's an answer, I guess.
Wow, that's... Cinderella got out of the ball ground into the armor for no reason, immediately sent to the discard pile, back over to Megan.
Truth, but Megan does seem to have a decent hand to rebuild from. Loads of characters coming out here. We play a second flute. We've got a bodyguard Simba. There's an Ariel kicking around. There's 2 other stout-hearted Cinderellas there. In fact, she's looped through her deck at this point.
She's found the ones that were put to the bottom. Yeah, I think you're correct. So we know. Interesting. So Megan knows what she might be drawn into, in what exact order. As we do see another Cinderella come down. That stout-hearted resist 2.
Then next turn, all Megan does is play a second Cinderella, play the bodyguard Simba, and quest for
Start
3.
the quest, yeah.
And then all of a sudden it's starting to run away from Linda unless she Tremaines, or unless she gets Be Prepared, or Maleficent.
Or Hades. I think she plays Hades in Infernal Schema.
Yeah, Hades is so
Hades
good.
as well. Oh, and that's a lot of ink being used there, Ben. What is it going to be?
Tremaine.
The Lady
Yep,
Tremaine.
there we go. I'll see you later, Cinders.
Oh, my goodness. Cinderella.
Stroof.
Lady Tremaine has that power to rule at last, sending that Cinderella to the discard pile. And I tell you what an entertaining game this has been.
There has been a lot of back and forth. It's not as cut and dry as it probably seems. It looks like Megan's getting absolutely hammered with discards and bumps and draws and stuff, but she's just cycling through the decks at this point.
Oh, wow. All the
look at
options.
those choices.
3 out of 4.
Taking the card draw to be able to go through more. Why not?
I like that. But now that does force 2 grab your swords to the bottom.
Yep, but 1 in hand.
1 in hand.
Wow.
Oh, wow, yeah.
She cycled through.
She's literally suckled through the whole deck.
How?
And there is a Let Storm Rage on. Does 2 damage to that Lady Tremaine and gets to draw a card. Gets 2 Lord as well, obviously.
Yep, and there's enough. I think there's enough ink sitting around to be able
to do another
Just
one.
do it again. Just do it again. Kill him. Kill Tremaine. Bye-bye. See you later.
Yeah, it has got 2 damage on there. I think she just stacked them both vertically. So I think there should be 2 there. As we do see that Simba come down, like you mentioned, that bodyguard. Is it going to come in play exerted? Look like it, but...
No, I don't think there's any point at this point. Ariel's not exerted.
Yeah, that's a good point, actually, yeah.
I might as well keep her nice and safe for now.
All right, what can Linda do here? This game is just trading blows, right? It's just, I've got ball control. No, I've got ball control. No, I have.
The only thing is, Megan has run out of steam. She's used all 4 of her whole new worlds and only has 3 cards in hand. She really needs to try and find a way, maybe using Rockstar Stitch or something like that, to draw more cards. She does have Baby Cinderella and another Stout-Hearted Cinderella in hand, so there could be a shift that we see there. It might just be worth playing the little one first. Nick Wilde returning a Porpsicle.
Nick Wilde to get that Porpsicle back, which means you can draw another card and have access to the healing if possible. There comes that Porpsicle. Draw 1.
Such a good card. For a common as well. It's so good. Literally a deck built around a Porpsicle.
Yeah. The whole deck. And you got so much interaction. You know, you got Judy Harps. You have the Nick Flavishams as well.
Yeah.
So many ways to interact with that Porpsicle. And the Porpsicle can heal too as well. Like, that's so good. And like
for a 1-cost Inkable.
For 1 cost as well. Inkable as well.
Yeah. If it wasn't Inkable, it would be reasonable.
That's a phrase. If it's not Inkable, it's not reasonable. Oh, I love this Prince Charming card.
3/3, quest 3, costing 4. It is incredible.
Yep.
Incredible.
Incredible. Absolutely incredible.
Also inkable.
And inkable as well.
I'm here for the rest of the tournament, guys.
Puns left, right, and centre, baby.
Yeah. A third
flute.
3 flutes. Yeah, here we go.
And we know that the bottom of the deck is filled with songs. So if Megan can hold on, we know that we turn after turn of just multiple sing-songs. As we do see a warm sensation come down as well. This is going to be a song, surely. What is this? Oh, my goodness. What?
Is she hard casting Cinders?
Whoa.
Hardcast Cinders, sing Ariel.
Wow. To grab your sword as well.
Yep. Bodyguard quest with Simba, so his Ariel lives, maybe?
Yeah, I think so. That's going to be 3 lore as well. So 2 damage everywhere and 3 lore for Megan.
4 because of the Simba.
Yeah, 4 because of the Simba.
This is a completely different story to game 1.
Yeah, this is honestly, I can't tell who has the advantage here. We're going to see double Porpsicle to heal them though as well.
I forgot about that. I forgot about that. Struth. Megan's top decking too. She's not got anything in hand.
Played the Porpsicles before the top. I looked at what statement. I'm going to do this no matter what anyway. Oh, there's a lot of ink. Is that all being used at the same time? Ooh. Hades could come down. Infernal Schema. Just play 3.
I mean, Megan's got, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lore on board. 9 if she finds a song.
A song, yeah. So
interesting. I mean,
could win if you have a flute in hand. Could play the flute.
Well, unfortunately, got no hand.
Oh, no, cards left in hand. Okay, so we're going to see, what was that? A challenge from Prince Charming.
Yep.
To remove the Simba. Does Linda have any access to removal? We need something. Okay, that's going to get rid of the Porpsicle, okay.
Unless you draw another card.
It's called a hustle. We are certainly hustling with Nick here to get that Portugal. Did draw a card there. Has access to, what, 4 more ink at this moment in time.
Honestly, that loop that's going on there with that Popsicles and Nicks is just incredible. Like, lets you draw, what, 8 cards minimum if you play Nick?
Yeah, if you find them all.
That's crazy.
So what are we going to see? We're going to see a challenge with Nick. Only does 2. Oh, no, it doesn't even remove the aerial. So we are going to have to see some sort of... Are we going to see a Maui even? Can we, like, get to Maui?
Do we just use Little Cinderella to kill Prince Charming here? Maybe to stop the 3.
So it has what 3 ink left here for Linda. What are we gonna do? Gaston. That's gonna be some strong removal, but can't use it this turn.
Heal.
Heal 2.
Oh, it's so good. How? Why?
Yeah.
Quest for 2. Up to 10. 10-10.
Okay. What is Megan playing with? They're playing with a top deck.
Here we go. Come on. What we see?
Is it gonna be a song?
We don't know.
2.
Simba.
Simba. Bodyguard. Okay.
Do we come in exerted? Probably not, right? I mean, unless you're questing with everything, and then maybe.
I mean, it forces the Gaston to hit into exactly Simba if he was to quest. I mean, come to play exerted, I should say, because now that Gaston can swing into anything it likes. But we are going to see, a challenge. Okay.
Obviously, only -1 because of resist 2 on Cinderella there.
And then a quest and a quest, I believe. Yeah.
I think that's what that looks like. Going up to 12. Maybe Megan's just trying to get Linda to have to choose options. Although it looks like Gaston swings into Cinderella, followed by Nick going into the little Cinderella. And then all you're left with is Ariel at that point and a Simba. Kind of feels like you should have exerted that Simba if you were going to play all those.
Yeah, I mean, Big Cinder does have resist by 2, but I think you're right. Oh, no, so that's going to swing into Ariel.
Yep.
Okay. It has a lot of... Oh, we're going to see... Is this the Hades turn? Hades into Cinderella now would be massive. And then you can just...
Or a Maleficent.
Oh, the brave little Taylor again.
Linda's doing it. Linda's just like, right, here's the cards. They're all on the table.
Yeah.
Your move.
Yeah. Like, here is my board. Deal with it.
Yeah. How many brave little Taylors do we run in this?
Can't be that many. Can't really see.
2.
2.
2 BLTs. That one's foil as well, I think. Or is that normal? No, that's normal. I was going to say, if it was foil, woof, that's a bit blingy right there.
Yeah, wow. As it all tied up here at 12 lore apiece.
Queen. Oh, no.
That's not what you need right there. We need sing-songs, really.
Yeah, we need to be able to do something here.
No. So we can, at least quest for 4 to go up to 16. So that you'd have game on board next turn via Cinderella and Queen or Simba if any or all of them survive.
Or
but then, hold on. 12, 16. Oh, Linda has game on board if everything stays the same. So Megan's going to have to challenge into something.
That Nick has to go. Oh.
Oh, wait. Is that a concession?
Yeah,
it is
that
a
is.
concession.
Struth.
Wow.
Okie dokie. Well, I guess we'll come back to us then. Struth. That was quick.
Brave little Taylor coming in. Nick Wilde coming in.
I haven't seen that card played, like physically played, in weeks.
No, I've never even seen it IRL before, so now I've seen it twice being used to win and get Linda one step closer to that top cut.
Yeah.
Wow.
Heartbreak for Megan, but, commiserations there, but, elation, I guess, with the BLT coming in clutch. What a guy.
I'm honestly but what a game that second one was. Literally just 2 players just fighting over ball control, just proper slugging it out.
Yeah, and Megan just being like, right, we're going to this planet, and now this planet, and now this. Where's my deck? It's gone. My deck's gone. Oh, it was incredible. Genuinely.
Wow.
Blow for blow, both players putting on a cracking show that second game. First game was good, but not quite that good. We've had some massively good games on today.
Every game has been so entertaining.
Yep.
Both players slugging it out and at least seeing real cool card combos. And we've been really spoiled here at this event, let me tell you.
Absolutely love Lorcana, and this is the reason why.
Exactly.
Incredible. Brilliant. Well, in that case, we will go back to our holding screen before the start of the next round, which... There's still 15 minutes left. I might actually see if Linda wants to come and have a chat with one of us.
Yeah, we could do that.
We'll be right back. I'll see if I can persuade her.
All right, then. Welcome back, guys. We are joined with our last round winner, Linda. So, first of all, Linda, how are we feeling after winning that one?
Quite happy. It's also a little bit of sadness because
Mm,
it is somebody that I play with weekly, so
yeah.
bittersweet, but really quite pleased.
Yeah, well, at least I was saying before that if you are going to get knocked out, I'd rather it be by a friend at least.
Exactly.
So, talk to us about that game, that last game, because it just felt as if you were just trading blows to get bored. It was honestly incredible. Like Lady Tremaine was coming down and the
Yeah.
whole new world and all of that. Talk to us about that last game.
Honestly, I thought whole new worlds. Thought how many are in that deck? I thought I know there could only be 4, but I was just thinking there's going to be more. It was just constant. I thought I'm going to run out of cards, so I was really
Yeah,
I
for
was
sure.
so yeah, it was. It's probably the deck that I feared the most against
Right,
mine.
okay.
Earlier on in the tournament, I was completely owned by that deck.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so it was. I don't know whether it just played differently, obviously. So yeah, I was just quite pleased that it worked the way it did.
That it all
So,
panned out. It all
it
worked
did.
out perfectly. So, talk to us about your deck then. Is this the
Mhm.
same color combinations that you was playing from the first set, or was this a complete new deck for you?
No, first set I was playing Emerald Sapphire.
Okay. Oh, I
Um,
like that. Yeah, I played that
it
as
was
well.
I
Yeah,
loved
yeah.
it, and I really wanted to keep those colours, but
Mm,
I just found that this time round there just wasn't enough draw in there. I wasn't getting
yeah,
enough ink. I was getting
yeah,
stuck mid range. It just wasn't working, so I had to change. And red just seemed aggressive,
yeah.
um, but still fun to play as well. So
Yes.
that's why I went that direction. So.
Okay. Well, I think one of the most fun cards from Red that I think came out of the next set, and you're playing it, is that Sheer Khan.
Oh
Talk to us
yeah.
about what made you want to build around that.
I didn't build
Oh,
around him. He was a kind of yesterday edition.
oh, okay.
So and he actually really worked well in that game.
Yeah, we saw
Um,
that.
so he wasn't in it was a list that I'd found, and I played with it and played with it at home, and then thought, how can I change this to be a little bit different? I really just like playing the same deck as everybody.
Mm, yeah,
I thought, how can it be different? And we thought, right, we'll put the Shere Khan in. It's low cost,
yep.
and it's good for that bit of, and especially getting 2 out on the board was really
Yeah,
lucky.
for sure.
But yeah, it just worked well.
I find that Shere Khan, in theory, really shores up a lot of blue weaknesses because obviously the early game for blue traditionally can
Yeah,
be a bit weak. So now you can, like you said, you've got your Gastons and Felicia. You can sort of send them out to sort of
yeah,
deal with early game threats and get law at the same time.
yeah. And I mean, there is also there is the low cost Cogsworth as well, which gives the
Yeah.
reckless guys so you can gain law with them. So it that's why it runs that way. So they don't have to be reckless. But yeah, it does work with Shere Khans. It's just
So good.
yeah, it's just if you can get it out the way you want it to.
Yeah.
It's yeah.
Especially it has the best ability name, in my opinion. Don't insult my intelligence when you.
Oh yeah.
That is amazing. So one card we actually saw got used a lot actually, and I've never even seen IRL until today, where you
Yeah.
confidently slammed it down. Was those brave little tailors?
Oh,
How
I
much
know.
have they come up at all over the event?
Not that much actually.
Oh, really?
I think I played it once earlier on in game. Obviously it is late game, and
Yeah, of course.
yeah, it's kind of come out, and I thought, you know what, that's great because I love
Yeah.
it. It's just, yeah, it costs a lot of law, but it's so big and it's evasive,
Mm.
and people kind of forget, I think, and they try to go into him, and you're like, well, no, you can't actually.
Yeah.
So, and they're like, oh no. So yeah, just crushing people's dreams
Yeah, it
there with
does.
Mickey Mouse, you know.
Especially when he comes up in the late game, like you said,
Yeah.
where a lot of like damage options might have been exhausted. So
Yeah,
like grab
yeah,
your swords might have
yeah,
been played already, or let the storm rage on.
yeah,
And one thing I really like about the brave little tailor that we saw, it's got 5 willpower, so you can't just use one fighter cannon. You have to like
Yeah.
really invest
you
into
really,
it,
yeah,
and then that's going to save a lot of your others, like your Prince Charming, for example. A lot of
yeah,
those other free Lauras will get saved.
yeah.
So
And I think in the last game, my opponent was sat there, no cards in hand, and I'm thinking, well, that's fine.
yeah,
You need to get rid of this, but you're going to use all the cards in your hand to do so. that's not a problem to me. I don't
Yeah,
mind.
exactly, and it just
what I
sucks
want,
all those
yeah.
resources into that, so everything else can hang around. I think it's a fantastic addition as well. So my last question for you now, Linda, before we let you get off, have a little break before the next round, is: were there any other cards that you wanted to play but ended up not playing in the end?
I don't know. I think it's got a good balance.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think there'd be much that I'd change at the moment.
Change. Okay, no, love that. Well, I mean, it's working for you so well.
At the moment,
Yeah,
fingers
so,
crossed.
What, two rounds left now, is it?
Yeah, two rounds left.
You need to win them both, I think, to guarantee
Fingers
it.
crossed.
Fingers crossed. Well, you put off a very entertaining game for us there, so I think we'll be cheering for you.
Thank
I
you.
really want to see Shere Khan in Top Cut and Brave Little Taylor.
Awesome.
As well. But that's going to wrap up our interview here. So I'm going to let Linda get off, compose herself for her next round. Don't go anywhere, and we'll be back really soon.
Thank you.
What am I pressing there? That one? Nope. That one.